welcome to my vlog, and this is Jansen Dullon, and now we're talking about my database fundamental bucket list. In prelims, I learned about database concepts, Oracle Apex, and data models. First, we're gonna talk about what is database and concept of database. A database is information that is set up for easy access, management, and updating. Computer databases typically store aggregations of data records or files that contains informations such as sales, transactions, customer data, financials, and product information. Now we're talking about Oracle Apex and how it helps me in prelim to finals in database fundamentals. The Oracle Apex helps me easily create and release engaging apps with Apex that solve actual problems and deliver immediate benefit. For me to create complex solutions, I don't have to be an authority on a wide range of technology. I let Apex handle it, while the rest I concentrate on fixing the issues. Next is data models, and what comes to my mind when I hear data models. Data models are made up of entities, which are the things or concepts about which we wish to collect data, and they form the tables in a database. Also guys, in prelims, I learned about basic SQL commands and EERD. What is the purpose of SQL? SQL is a database communication language. SQL statements are used to conduct operations such as updating or retrieving data from a database. The SQL commands are select, create, alter, insert into, update, and delete. SQL commands are instructions needed to interface with a database in order to carry out operations. Next guys is EERD. What does EERD mean? A graphical representation that shows relationships between individuals, things, locations, concepts, or events inside an IT system is called an entity relationship diagram. In midterm and finals, we will talk about EERD in DBMS, Relational Model, DQL, Normalization, and join function, and so on guys. So what does EERD means in DBMS? The expansions to the original ER model are included in the high-level data model known as EER. High-level models known as enhanced ERD represents the demands and complexity of complex database. Next is relational model. What are the ideas of the relational model? By organizing data into tables, the relational model in DBMS is a method for managing and logically representing the data kept in a database. Now we will talk about DQL. What distinguishes the SQL and DQL from one another? DQL may be defined as a part of a SQL statement that enables retrieving data from a database and applying order to it. The full form of DQL is Data Query Language. DQL is a part of the grouping involved in SQL. SQL sublanguages have four major categories: DQL, DDL, DCL, and DML. DQL statements are used for performing queries on the data within schema objects. The purpose of DQL commands is to get the schema relation based on the query passed to it. Although often considered part of DML, the SQL select statement is strictly speaking an example of DQL. Now guys, we will talk about normalization. What is normalization in database? It is the process of reducing the redundancy of data in the table and also improving the data integrity. So why is this required? Without normalization in SQL, we may face many issues such as insertion anomaly, update anomaly, and deletion anomaly. In brief, normalization is a way of organizing the data in the database. Normalization entails organizing the columns and tables of a database to ensure that their dependencies are properly enforced by database integrity constraints. Lastly guys, we will talk about the join function. In DBMS, a join statement is mainly used to combine two tables based on a specified common field between them. If we talk in terms of relational algebra, it is the Cartesian product of two tables followed by the selection operation. The join function unites all of the elements in entry into a single string. The separator must be given as a string. And that's all guys. Thank you. Thank you for watching this vlog. Kurt Jansen Dullon out. Thank you guys.